Hi Alex, how are you doing today? And thank you very much for inviting me to this IoT summit. If I have to share my thoughts around Internet of Things, I think that it is completely transforming the way industry is going towards. And it's a new wave emerging, and we all need to see the relevance of Internet of Everything. Internet of Things is enabling predictability, right? Before things can occur, you are given some notifications, some alerts by which you have an opportunity to respond to that. And in my view, it is the predictability which can drive the complete paradigm shift. Because so far, we have not been given that kind of a scenario where we can be guided and we can be directed to do some activities. So think of behavioral pattern change. Now, smart meters is governing how are we consuming power, right? We all in the room are now witnessing the change. A smart meter utility service provider is sending us the notification that, hey, this month consumption of this power is higher because you have been using this. Specifically, they can point out what level of consumption, where it is higher. And they are giving us the proactive guidance. Can you run your white goods later in the evening so that power consumption is lower? Same thing goes in terms of sensor-driven things, right? So most of these connected devices are trying to tell us something, and that can be informed via your smart devices, which we carry along all the time, right? Think of your pet management. Pet living at home, you can manage remotely. Again, based on how you are accessing and how the sensor is now managing and monitoring the activities of pet within home. Now thinking of your health monitor. Health monitor is now checking how is your habit of, your day-to-day activities, your physical exercise and so on. And Fitbit and all other is capturing your vital in terms of your blood pressure and so forth. And on and on and on. So these devices are sensing and telling us to respond. And that is the thing which is so predominant in the world of Internet of Everything. Now, if I tell you that this water bottle is an object, which is a dead object which doesn't have any communication, but the moment I put the RFID tag on that, that starts giving me some, based on the program, that the water which is there is good to be consumed for these many hours after opening the lid. But after that, it will be completely non-usable. You should not drink it. So now that is sensing and communicating to me. So think of all those shelf-based perishable items, the goods, are now able to communicate and tell us, the shop floor managers, that something has to be done before it goes bad. And if you don't act, somebody else need to act. So the workflow process need to trigger and it starts working on that. And the same thing goes in a smart home, a smart manufacturing, a smart shop floor management, the manufacturing and so forth. Now think of all this industrial equipments. How difficult it is to maintain and manage and serve that if any breakdown or shutdown or preventive maintenance. Now, if we have the sensor base, we are informed before any kind of breakdown and we can plan all those preventive services upfront. So that saves the cost, provides us the agility and efficiency to manage that. We all are witnessing now, we are getting smarter every day. And how we can bring that to our business. Now you have seen these iBeacons now put on the shop, and when we enter, automatically that senses that, oh, this person has entered the shop. Now if we are smart enough, that also will communicate and tell the shop manager that Mr. Verma has come in the shop, who has got the different background and he has to be taken care of accordingly. Is it not very personalized kind of communication given by beacons, capturing at the point of occurrence and communicating? That is the environment where we are getting in. Now think of drones. Now we can program the drones to deliver the goods to the place where we want. And it will be delivering at the time when you need it, and it will be just taken away from there. So these are things which is now built in based on processors, based on the sensors, and all getting managed by the central receiver which communicates on the cloud and making our business more effectively. So now we are entering in the wave, entering into the era of sensing, responding. We need to sense what is going to happen. Before it happens, you need to act, and we need to help you business owners how we should be able to guide you with the process of effective decision making. And where should we deliver? How should we deliver this? Do we need to deliver a report? Do we need to deliver alerts? Now we need to deliver the alerts, small messages on your smart device, which you carry all the time in your pocket, and that's the way of delivery mechanism which we need to think of. Now, we all know beyond, how are we looking 2020 and beyond? Now, it is intriguing to me the way technology innovation, advancement is taking place, and how the enterprise computing is going to evolve across the business processes, business model. And I am so fascinated that all driven by information communication technology, in nutshell, ICT driven. So now you are seeing self-driven cars. Very soon this would be going to be our norms, that we will be sitting on the back of the car and we will just program the car that take us to this location, and we should be working on our iPad and doing our work. While car is navigating on its own through the traffic, going to the location on the time planned for that, and then you are getting to the location. That's the future. But it is not far from what we are talking about. It is very much within the visibility of our time. And we are now looking at all convergence of technologies to provide us the agility to respond. Now, if these things you are seeing within your surroundings, you must be thinking, is it for me? And the question goes, some years back, is internet for us? Is our cloud computing is for us? Is mobile computing for us? And now is the time to make decision. You should not wait, you should make decision, make the calling now, and embrace this technology to your advantage. So the convergence of 5 major technologies, cloud, social, mobile, video, big data, and Internet of Things, all converged together, is offering us the time to change or agility to change. Agility in the business is responsiveness to change. The second, if I need to explain further, is innovation via collaboration. So we need to innovate every day. We cannot sit and relax and what we have done, because ground is going to be level very, very quick. Your unique differentiator is not going to be forever, and we need to adapt, we need to change, and rapidly bring some incremental innovation again. And that will happen if we have collaborative ecosystemism, where we bring all our employees, the partner, the customer, all together participating to make ourselves successful. Because together, everyone achieve more. And that's what I think that is the takeaway for this forum. And I really thank you for inviting me.